We're just doing what we would always do when you came into the library.
That's
camera
correct.
Or not.
That's correct.
we would act ridiculous. Am I being filmed?
Yes. Hey, what's up, my humans? This is Tricia with the Truth, and you are the truth. I'm joined by Dave, the librarian.
And recyclable receptacle.
So you're gonna learn some things about Dave and our relationship. Part of why I'm doing this channel is to obviously bring people together, and Dave is one of these folks that often brings people together. So I want to highlight him and his story, and then our relationship and how it's progressed throughout the years. It's been about 7 years, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, come join us on
7
this
wonderful years.
interesting journey.
I haven't
right?
seen you as often during the latter period as I
That's
did
true.
during the early period.
That's true. Now we can always remember, Dave. The memories. There's Dave.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Dave.
How are you?
Great. I have some recycling for you.
I certainly hope so.
Well, I don't have very many, but just for old time's sake, I'll give you some plastic.
Thanks, Trish.
Thanks, Dave.
Trish, how did we start doing this?
Well, Dave, I'm glad you asked. So, Dave is just a really fantastic human being. And I was talking to him
Please.
at the library, because it's Dave the librarian. And he just talks to all the people coming in. And I was telling him about my recycling issues.
Your inability to get
To
rid of
recycle.
recycling?
So, for whatever reason, in this city at least, apartment complexes often don't recycle, which is absurd because apartment buildings have some of the most people, just an abundance
Right.
of people, so there's an abundance of recycling.
Because you have a cheap landlord. That's the reason.
Yeah, I guess they actually
And so
tried
did
there was vandalism.
Did you ask me to bring your trash, or did I
No,
offer?
you offer. I would
Really?
never.
I said
would
something
never
like,
ask someone that random question.
I have an alley. Would you bring me your recyclables?
Here's
That's
Dave's
hysterical.
alley.
And then we used to meet in the dark of night. That's why it
Yes.
feels a little weird.
Yeah, because it's daytime.
I don't
yeah.
think we text. I think you would call me before I left the
I
library.
think I would call, yeah.
And you say, are you going to be in the alley tonight?
Right. So we would set it up where we would actually meet at first
That's
during
right.
the day and or night. But
That's right.
then it got a bit late. Sometimes I was just out late. So then I said, just leave the bins out, or Dave said that. And
We
I just-
slowly drifted apart.
I would just come and drop off my recycling.
I was kind of brokenhearted. She would know I didn't get that call in the middle of the night anymore. And then we just stopped altogether. What happened?
Yeah. Well, then my dad would actually take it.
And so you, I was forsaken for your father.
I
Is
no
that the
longer
deal?
needed a recycling assistance.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
On our way now to Dave the librarian's place of work. Cold and windy. Hey guys, so we are here at Dave's place of work. Let's catch him in his natural habitat. This is Dave, everybody.
So I'm just going to wander around, and you can watch me in my natural environment,
Yes,
doing essentially nothing.
sure.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Do you have tea?
Yeah.
I would totally take some tea.
Okay. Come on. Now, we're going to a place that I can't let you in, though.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I was
but
going to
you
say
can
behind the
follow me
scenes.
to the door.
Is this the door I'll be standing at?
That's it.
We can't enter here. As Dave goes behind the wall. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Oh, the herbal. I get hospitality at the library. Hey guys, so Dave's getting me some tea, some herbal tea. You know, this just shows another angle of Dave, and I hope I don't embarrass him. But he's just really sweet and just hospitality everywhere. And of course, I love that he talks to people and is very helpful to our communities. Thanks, Dave. So Dave is allowing me in the back room.
This is the microwave.
Here's the tea. He actually made it for me.
I put it in for 4 minutes. I can't show you everything back here.
Okay, top secret stuff here.
Okay, we're going back up to the front now. Drinking tea with me?
Nope, especially not in the library.
We've known each other so long at the library, I can't imagine that you wouldn't think we'd drink tea at some point.
I know, I guess I didn't think it was like allowed around the books and such.
This is not your mother's library. This is the new generation library.
Here's Dave cracking up.
We're just doing what we would always do when you came into the library.
That's
camera
correct.
Or not.
That's correct.
we would act ridiculous. Am I being filmed?
Yes. So Dave is currently helping someone at the desk. I still remember all those times he would look up movies that I was looking for. He would spend a lot of time. I always appreciated that because definitely was looking for certain movies or books, and he's just always very thoughtful and helpful. Is it still snowing? Here's Dave hard at work.
Well, not really.
Can you find me Star Trek Deep Space Nine season 3?
I found that for you before. I'm not doing it again.
When I think it was the time maybe when I was sick or I was having back issues, I would come in a lot, and Dave would help me find Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica. So I appreciate his thoroughness in trying to help me find something that I enjoy.
Obscure things too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Always obscure with you.
And always like sci-fi, right? Robots. Alright, so Dave is going to show us some things here when it got automatized with machines and robots. Here's one of his mustaches.
This is how we return things in the robotic age.
Right?
Has a mustache.
Matching.
So that I'm not forgotten.
True.
We open the door, get a green light, put the item in, gotta wait for the green, one at a time. Actually, this is a lot of fun. Aside from being out of a job, it's really fun to do.
So when I saw this, when I came in here, I don't come in all the time, but it has been a few months or a year, and I came in and I saw the automatized return and the kiosk over here to check out stuff. I actually texted Dave and was like, you know, do you still have a job?
Notice mustache? And if you walk around, you'll see mustaches on all
I see. Twinners. Why, Dave? Just why?
Because I need to feel like I'm still here. I can't be replaced by a kiosk. I'm going to put in 4 books. Count them. And in the blink of an eye, it's checked all those books out.
Oh, snap.
Touch done. Do I want no receipt, an email receipt, or a printed receipt?
We're getting a full tour. Technology 101 with Dave. And sorting it. Another one. Oh, same bin. Okay. Now, how does it decide which bin it goes into?
It has a radio frequency tag in it. And there's a reader both in the kiosks and the sorter that reads the radio frequency.
Wow.
And it sorts it by category.
Cool.
So that the people who put the books away have an easier time.
Nice. So there's nonfiction, large print magazines. What else do we have? Music, CDs, audiobooks. Cool. Technology.
Let me know when you're tired of being with me, will you? Let's drink some tea. We go back a long way, you and me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always fun when you give me some obscure thing to find for you. And I think you sometimes do it just to do that.
See, then, when he's talking about these obscure things, we had plenty of time to talk, right? So I think maybe that's how we got to have further conversation about things.
Right. I think that's right. I'm trying to remember some of the other obscure things that you always wanted, but it was always from some library in Nova Scotia. It's never something that,
I think it was usually like sci-fi stuff. Like, just I really enjoy sci-fi. Andromeda.
Oh, that's the one I was trying to think
Babylon
of. Andromeda.
5.
Babylon, okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember those.
Right, I might need to watch those again,
We got to be such good friends that I got invited to a Baha'i thing.
He did. He actually came to Karen's house.
And I think thing is probably the wrong way to refer to that.
No, it's totally fine.
But I had a good time. And it was, interestingly, there's a lot of snow out there today. There was even more that night, if I recall correctly.
Really? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was huge, just huge snow that night.
I remember it was cold. And
the
we were
food was
singing.
good.
We had food.
And it's hard to get me to sing because I'm kind of self-conscious. And I
Oh, well then let's ask Dave to sing in the library.
Oh, please. Please. But you could listen to my DJ show. I'll get a plug in for my DJ show.
There you go. Plug it.
99.3 FM.
Check
Only
them out.
oldies.
There you go. I'm sure my dad would like that.
I don't know if she's probably going to cut this part out. She's going to edit this out. Customer, I'm waving at.
We're just talking to a cup. It appears that we're talking to a cup because I have my phone posted on a cup. So no worries, everyone.
How long are these?
We're completely sane. Yeah, I try to find things locally of interest too, and so I like to talk to those folks that I already talked to and have formed relationships with, and there's a reason why I'm filming you, because I think you're a wonderful person.
Oh, please. Please.
And like a lot of people might know you, because really, if you go to the library on the east side, most people know Dave.
Mr. Mustache. That's why we have all the mustaches. I'm known in some circles as Mr. Mustache, or Senor Bigote in Spanish.
So you can never cut your mustache.
That's right. I've had my mustache since I think 1965.
Whoa.
I shaved it off momentarily once, and I said, "Dave, you have a weak chin. Put your mustache back on."
That's some serious commitment to a mustache.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow.
I'm known by my mustache.
It's like Cheers, when you go into Cheers. Dave, come into the library. Dave, that's what I want to do, but I don't because I'll scare people. Dave!
Trish!
Okay, I got my snow fun in for the year.